It's final week and you realize you need to study. Your roommate is noisy. Library is packed. Study rooms are booked. You need to find a place to get working. Now. I'm Yingan.
And I'm Medha.
And our app, iSpaces, helps you locate study resources on campus
and discover workspaces near you.
This is our main activity. User can click Apply Filter to search for study spaces and resources near them. This will guide users to the next activity for filtering their requirement. But if you already have a study space in mind, then just click on the direct search button, which will guide you to Google Maps for a direct search of the space.
Now we are at the filtering activity with 3 columns of checkboxes. Users can customize their requirements according to the type of space, study resources, and the noise level. Let's check some of the boxes to show you how this works. First, let's try computer lab, computers, printing, and silent. All the locations that have resources matching the selection will now show up on the map. We primarily use lists and hash maps to come up with an algorithm to filter the data according to the checkboxes selected. As we can see, the locations are shown with red markers. When a marker is clicked, it opens up a unique info window that displays the building name and more information about the location, including the hours, address, resources offered, noise level, etc. Now let's try to filter study spaces by checking all the resources. There are only 2 markers that show up. On clicking the button in the top right corner, the app brings you closer to your current location, which can help you see the buildings that are closest to you. The current location is shown by the blue dot and it's currently set to Siebel Center. A button appears in the bottom right corner of the page that directs you to Google Maps so that you can check out directions to the building. We enabled these functions using the Google Maps API.
If we don't check any boxes, all the location of study spaces will appear on the screen. We achieve this by creating an async task. Once the search button is clicked, no matter how many checkboxes are selected, our async task clause will run as the background activity, fetching data from the JSON file we've created. We created a JSON file recording information of every public study space on campus. We made each study space to a JSON object with 8 strings: name, building, open hours, type of space, location, address, available resources, and noise level. We gathered data from IlliniStudySpaces.com, a website that inspired us to do this app. Then before we display the locations in the maps, we parse the data and use Google Maps info window adapter to format the titles and snippets. But what will happen if the user has checked some impossible combinations? Like if they want a place to be silent and not silent at the same time, or if they want a resource that are not just available at the type of space they've chosen. For example, a user may want outlet, studio, and a silent space, but there's no result like that. In that case, a message pops up and suggests the user to redo the filter because no study space matches their selection. So that's basically everything about our app. Something that we want to improve in the future would be the time and space complexity of the filtering algorithm. Now we are using a lot of list and nested for loop to do data processing, which are the reason why sometimes our app is running relatively slow.
And also we would like to make it more dynamic in its display of results so that it shows results as the boxes are being checked. We would like to be able to show if the space is open at the time, and also probably offer to make reservations in certain study spaces.
Thank you for watching, guys. If you're interested in our app or have any suggestions for improvement, we would love to hear it.
Thank you.
Bye.